Okay, so I'm cracking up inside right now because of some more comments that I got in my inbox from my fellow African American sisters. I actually had a woman say to me, a black woman, she said, and I know she's black because, I saw her picture, and if that was her, it was a black woman, okay? And she identified herself as a black woman. She told me, and I quote, "You might as well be a man." She told me I might as well be a man because of my opinions and my views as it pertains to black men and black women. I actually found that to be quite hilarious. She said that because I tend to relate more to the black man and their plight, and um, she didn't think I was very defensive or stand up enough for black women. I want to say this as a disclaimer. I love my people, black men, black women alike. Okay. And I don't believe that any race of people or gender is above reproach, above correction, above criticism. I believe that if it's done from a place of love, and if solutions are being offered and it's for the purpose to better that person, I don't see the problem with it. I think a lot of times here on YouTube, though, a lot of the criticisms of black men and black women alike are not done from a place of love, and they're done with spite and with hate behind it, and that's what makes it a problem for me. But if it's done in a place of love, constructive criticism, I feel it's always good if it's for the betterment of that person. Okay. So yeah, and she said, the lady that made the comment said that I may as well be a man because I relate more to black men. It was hilarious. Now, I guess you'd have to know me personally in my real life, my everyday life, and just how I've been forever. Um, I've always been the way I am, and I don't apologize for it. I love the woman that I am. I love what I have become and what I continue to strive to grow to be. Even there's always room for improvement. So I'm always trying to figure out what can I do better? How can I improve in different areas of my life? Because I want to be the best me that I can be. And it doesn't bother me if I come on YouTube and people are making these, they're criticizing black women or black men or whatever the case may be. The only time out you'll find me having a problem with it, and I've been consistent with this, if those criticisms are not coming from a place of love, if a person is making sweeping generalizations about a whole people and not just limiting that to their personal experiences, or they're just saying all black women this or all black men that, that's when you'll see me stand up and say something about it. When they're just saying that they're speaking from their own personal experiences, that's their truth, and I don't have the right to deny them of their truth, just like no one has the right to deny me of my truth. So I guess I should take what she said as a compliment. It was funny to me because I'm like, wow, I may as well be a man because, okay, I'll take that. I'm definitely all woman, but if that's how you want to refer to me, because I don't condone ignorance, and I don't condone stupidity and a lot of the other things that so many of my fellow sisters do from time to time, I'm not approving of that. So I want to be very clear. I don't approve of loudmouth, ghetto attitude, having for no reason, spiteful, disrespectful, demeaning people. And that's not limited to black women. That's just anybody. I don't approve of that. So you're never gonna see me defending it. And one thing else I want to throw out there to my sisters, because I'm talking to my sisters right now, is when you come on YouTube and you see a video about black women, okay? Because there's a ton of them out there. I'm sure you know. You see a video, and it's kind of bashing or bad, a negative video towards black women. You look stupid to then comment cursing out the person who made the video, talking about how they look, making demeaning comments that are really not warranted. You basically help to fulfill the stereotype of black women in the first place. So you actually embarrass yourself. and you look stupid doing it. So you really shouldn't do that. It's not a good look for anybody. And I just wanted to point that out because I see that happen a lot. They get on there and they feel like they're really doing something, with those comments. And it's just, sometimes it's sad. I'm just like, oh, why? Like, why? Why do we have to do that? Why can't we agree? I'm sorry, why can't we disagree without being, there's actually expression like I heard Martin Luther King say years ago. He was basically saying that, I think it was in reference to when Malcolm X was assassinated, and he was talking about that, and he said, it's his assassination, but Malcolm X's assassination was evidence that we have not learned to disagree without being violently disagreeable. And I feel the same way here with YouTube. It's a lot of people, I can embrace different people's ideas. I don't surround myself with a lot of yes people. I like people that are going to give it to me raw, but they're still, but with love, people who are going to tell me the truth and not what I want to hear. If it applies to me, if it's going to help me grow, I want to hear that. I want those people in my circle, and that's what I surround myself with. And just so we can be clear, I've always, I think growing up, I always had more guy friends than girlfriends because honestly, I didn't want to deal with a lot of the drama that some of the girls would bring to the equation. I was very simple. The things that I was into, I found myself to be more relatable with guys because of the things that I liked. I.e., I'm a sports fanatic, love football. When football season starts, you won't be able to find me. I'll be watching the games. I love video games. I don't know a lot of girls that are gamers, around me. So sports, just between those two hobbies of mine, or, my two likes between sports and video games, obviously I'm going to relate more to guys. I don't like shopping. I'm not very prissy. I can't stand to be in malls and doing all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not into gifts, and there's just like a whole lot about me that may be different from the average woman. And I don't apologize for it. I am who I am. So the people who are going to get the time, take the time to get to know me, they're going to appreciate and respect that, or they're not going to be around. My attitude is kind of like, get on my team or get out of my life. And that doesn't mean you agree with everything I say, because we can disagree. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. And hopefully we're both growing in the process. That's just how I feel about it. So, I think that's it for this one. I'm going to come back because I'm trying to break my videos up so they're not too lengthy. I think this one is a little bit longer than the other ones, but I'm going to come back with another topic pretty soon.